The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, due back in the UK for the first time in what feels like a long time. Husband Harry, who's been in Britain for just a week, facing another leak of his private business, this time a lunch with the Queen. The British press quickly learning about the reunion with his grandmother, what they talked about, even what they ate, reportedly salad and poached salmon. The Queen said to have told Harry he is much loved and will always be welcomed back. Harry's close relationship with the Queen, clear over the years.
But she combines all her virtues as a leader and as a head of state with those of being a wonderful, caring grandmother, to whom we, her grandchildren, are utterly devoted.
Often making time to see each other when both at Windsor Castle. William and Kate have been on an official tour of Ireland. They will see Harry and Meghan at a service with the Queen at Westminster Abbey on Monday. A lot has happened since the two couples launched a charity together in 2018.
Working together as family, do you ever have disagreements about things?
Oh, yes.
Healthy disagreement.
OK, the last thing you disagreed on, how do you resolve it?
I can't remember, they come so thick and fast.
But is it resolved? We don't know.
In the coming days, Harry and Meghan will attend a number of events as a couple, from supporting the military at a music festival for the Royal Marines to marking International Women's Day, as Meghan did last year.
And it really does solve so many of the world's problems when a girl has access to education.
Baby Archie not expected to be here, as his parents attend their last events as senior royals. The focus on Meghan is sure to be intense, as she sees the Queen for the first time this year. A final glimpse of the life Harry and Meghan are leaving behind. And perhaps a reminder of why they are stepping away. And some of the British press trying to paint Harry and Meghan's apparent decision not to bring baby Archie here to the UK as disappointing for the Queen. I've got to tell you guys, I think that's very unlikely. Anyone who knows the biography of the Queen will know that she really isn't that into babies. I can almost guarantee she is not complaining that she isn't seeing Archie right now. As to whether or not Harry and Meghan should have brought Archie with them, my wife Jess said this morning, who brings a baby on a work trip?
Oh, Keir Simmons from Buckingham Palace.
I've been up all night, but I feel like you just said the Queen doesn't like babies.
I think that's exactly.
Is that what you said?
She's not big into babies, I promise you.
That's exactly what he said.
The baby looks like a corgi.
All right. Thank you, Keir.